So he says, with mind and intellect established in that. With that as the supreme goal, they whose sins have been dispelled by knowledge reach a state of no return. So again, dispelling sins refers to ignorance, vasanas, mental agitation. So sin is often considered as, from a moral perspective, a wrongdoing. And sin is not the action that we perform. Sin is the reaction to the action that we have performed. So sin is the effect of particular types of actions that we perform. And when we perform those actions, we experience mental agitations. Those mental agitations are sin. We can then attribute the action to being sinful in retrospect, but no action per se is sinful. Sin is the mental agitations that we experience as a result of having functioned in a particular way. But he says, his sins have been dispelled by knowledge. So there's no more mental agitations, because I know the correct way to function in life. I am established in higher value, so my sins have been dispelled. There's no mental agitations now. He says, with mind and intellect established in that. So this is it's talking about the state of self-realization. He's also, in a sense here, talking about the means to achieve it. So the basic law that functions as we're aware is, as you think, so you become. So the mind is established in that, which means that there is a feeling towards that. And the intellect is also established in that, which means that the intellect has a dedicated pursuit of truth. So this is, this idea of Shraddha encompasses both of these ideas. It's translated as faith, but the word faith is a weak rendering. The word Shraddha is better because it doesn't have any of these other connotations. So Shraddha means that the mind has some sort of feeling towards that unknown destination. That beautiful quote, something unknown is doing I know not what. It's that humility to recognize I don't know, but I feel towards it. And the intellect is trying to penetrate and to understand it. And so when both the mind and the intellect are in confluence towards that unknown goal, that's the means to achieve it. As you think, so you become. And so that's why he says mind and intellect established in that. But it also talks about the state of self-realization. So the mind and intellect of the self-realized soul, as it were, are in constant remembrance of that. So he talks about even the practice of spirituality. And remembering, a self-realized soul doesn't practice spirituality. There's no practice for the self-realized soul. But even when we're practicing, he talks about the practice being a full-time awareness of the reality. Both mind and intellect are constantly aware of that goal. So the mind is aware of it through feeling, and the intellect is aware of it through contemplation.